Hello grade 10 learners, let this video guide you in understanding the topic Theorems on Inscribed Angles. At the end of this video lesson, you will be able to illustrate inscribed angles and familiarize, analyze, and apply theorems related to inscribed angles. What is an inscribed angle? An inscribed angle is an angle whose vertex is on the circle and whose sides contain chords of a circle. So para mas maintindihan, let's have the following illustrations. So let's have this circle. At kung makikita nyo, meron tayong inscribed angle and we name it as angle CGM. In angle CGM, the vertex is point G and point G is on the circle. At ang sides naman nitong angle CGM are chords of the circle. We have segment GC and segment GM. Another example of an inscribed angle is angle LAP. Vertex is point A that lies on the circle, and the sides contain chords of the circle. So we have your segments AL and AP. Another example of an inscribed angle is angle TOP or POT. Likewise, its vertex O lies on a circle and the sides OT and OP contain chords of the circle. An arc that is in the interior of an inscribed angle whose endpoints are also endpoints of the angle are what we call intercepted arcs. So let's say we have here the inscribed angle CGM and its intercepted arc is arc CM. Okay, ito yung minor arc or yung arc na nasasakop ng opening ng ating inscribed angle. What if we have angle LAP? Ano naman ang intercepted arc niya? Correct, we have arc LP or PL. And for angle TOP, its intercepted arc is arc TP. This time, let's proceed to the theorems on inscribed angles. First theorem states that the measure of an inscribed angle is 1/2 the measure of its intercepted arc. Let's take a look at this illustration, wherein the inscribed angle is angle BAC or CAB. And its intercepted arc is arc BC or CB. Now let's say that arc BC measures 150 degrees, ano kaya ang magiging sukat or degree measure ng angle BAC? So according to this theorem, sabi, ang measure daw ng inscribed angle is half of the measure of its intercepted arc. So we simply get half of this measurement, 150 degrees. Therefore, the measure of the inscribed angle is 75 degrees. Next theorem states that if an inscribed angle of a circle intercepts a semicircle, then the angle is a right angle. Now, let's take a look at circle O. Sa circle O, meron tayong tatlong inscribed angles. We have angle TNE, we have angle NET, and angle NTE. Pero focus tayo sa inscribed angle NTE. Sa inscribed angle NTE, its intercepted arc is arc NSE. Ito yung nasasakop ng ating inscribed angle NTE. Now, if arc NSE is a semicircle, at alam naman natin na ang semicircle measures 180 degrees, therefore, ang sukat ng inscribed angle NTE is half of its intercepted arc na 180. Now, kunin natin ang kalahati ng 180. So, we have angle NTE measures 90 degrees. And a 90-degree angle is a right angle. Next theorem, if a quadrilateral is inscribed in circle, then its opposite angles are supplementary. Let's have this illustration. We have quadrilateral DREA inscribed in circle M. Pag sinabi nating inscribed, ang endpoints ng quadrilateral nito are on the circle. Now, alin ba dyan yung opposite angles? So, ang opposite angles, we have two pairs of opposite angles. We have angle R and angle A are opposite angles, and angle D and angle E are opposite angles. Now, according to this theorem, these opposite angles are supplementary. Pag sinabi natin supplementary, the sum of their measures is 180. So we say that the measure of angle D and angle E is equal to 180, and the sum of the opposite angles, angle R and angle A, is also 180. For the last theorem, if two inscribed angles of a circle or congruent circles intercept congruent arcs or the same arc, then the angles are also congruent. Let's take a look at this illustration. Arc SM is congruent to arc EP. Now, arc SM is the intercepted arc of angle SIM, and arc EP is the intercepted arc of arc ELP. Since these two arcs are congruent, then the inscribed angles intercepting these arcs are also congruent. So we say that angle SIM is congruent to angle ELP. Now let's take a look at circle T. Tingnan natin ang angle IPL. IPL. So ito yung tinutukoy nating angle. Now, angle IPL intercepts arc IL. Next, let's take a look at angle IOL. This angle also intercepts arc IL. So, itong dalawang angles, itong dalawang inscribed angles, they have the same intercepted arc. So, since they are intercepting the same arc, therefore, we say that angle IPL is congruent to angle IOL. Now, let us apply the theorems on inscribed angles in answering the following problem. First, let us find the measure of angle FGI. So, itong angle FGI is an inscribed angle. Now, kung mapapansin nyo, its intercepted arc is arc FI. At base dito sa illustration, arc FI measures 18 degrees. Now, according to the first theorem, the measure of the inscribed angle is half of the measure of its intercepted arc. Now, para makuha natin ang measure ng FGI, angle FGI, kunin natin ang kalahati ng measurement ng intercepted arc nito, which is 18 degrees. So, 18 divided by 2, that is 9. So, the measure of angle FGI is equal to 9 degrees. This time, let's find the measure of arc GH. So, itong arc GH is an intercepted arc of angle GIH. Now, ang measure ng angle GIH is 39 degrees. Now, since this is an inscribed angle, so according to the first theorem, the measure of the inscribed angle is half the measure of its arc. Therefore, para makuha natin ang measure ng arc, dodoblehin natin ang measure ng angle. So, we have 39 times 2. The answer is 78 degrees. So, RGH measures 78 degrees. This time, let's have circle R and let us find the measure of angle QTS. Angle QTS is an inscribed angle, and its intercepted arc is a semicircle. Now, according to the second theorem, if an inscribed angle intercepts a semicircle, then the inscribed angle is a right angle. Since ang semicircle kasi ay 180 degrees, so para makuha ang measure ng inscribed angle that intercepts it, kunin natin ang kalahati. So, ang kalahati ng 180 degrees is 90 degrees. So, definitely, angle QTS is a right angle that measures 90 degrees. Next, Given quadrilateral ABCD inscribed in circle O, let us find the measure of angle D. Napag-aralan natin kanina that opposite angles of a quadrilateral inscribed in a circle are always supplementary. So, ang opposite angles dito ay angle A and C and angle B and D. Now, since hinahanap natin ang measure ng angle D, so gagamitin natin yung concept ng theorem na yon, that is the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle D is equal to 180. Now, since given na ang measure ng angle B is 108 degrees, so we have 108 plus the measure of angle D is equal to 180. So, para makuha ang measure ng angle D, minus lang natin ang 180 by 108. So, 180 minus 108, the answer is 72 degrees. So, angle D measures 72 degrees. And for the last illustration, let us complete the statement. Angle KLJ is congruent to what angle? So, apply natin yung last theorem na two inscribed angles intercepting the same arc are congruent. So, ang angle KLJ, its intercepted arc is arc JK. So, anong angle pa ang may intercepted arc na arc JK? So, we have angle KMJ. So, angle KLJ is congruent to angle KMJ. What if we have angle MJL? So, this angle. Its intercepted arc is arc ML. So, anong angle pa dito? Anong inscribed angle pa ang may intercepted arc na arc ML? Correct. We have angle MKL. Its intercepted arc is also arc ML. Therefore, angle MJL is congruent to angle MKL. Happy learning!